yes, I believe I did read the tweet.
And it's the same on the one above it, on May 12, 2018, now in Mr. Williams number 72. You see it says OTF gang with a capital G, same type of format?
I do.
Okay, and you realize that OTF is a record label?
Among other things, yes.
Okay, above it, see same date, Mr. Williams' purported Twitter account, you see that?
I do.
The FBI and the police was watching Lil Durk in Atlanta. This crazy as hell. Remember, Durk lived in Atlanta, and they was watching him. Remember, Fannie Willis, the FBI, when Durk caught that shooting out there, you know, they've been watching him for a while because his name got brought up in Young Thug murder trial. We finna talk about that. Hit the like button. Goal on this video, 3,000 likes. Remember, Durk just dropped a song and said he heard his name brought up in Muwak trial. Well, that ain't the only trial his name got brought up in, basically, or what he represents. So hit the like button. I'm gonna give you a second to hit the like button. Young Thug got a murder trial going on, you know, a case, you know, him and Lucci. The feds hit him with all kind of charges, so he fighting that case. You know, the other day they had a gang expert from Atlanta on the stand giving testimony and shit. And OTF came up in that testimony with that gang expert on the stand. You know, the lawyers asked him about Young Thug tweeting out OTF gang. You know, Thug tweeted that out. Now remember, the feds been watching Durk. Remember, Durk name got brought up in the case because Fannie Willis tried to prosecute him in Atlanta for a shooting with him, King Von, Bezu, and hella bands. They eventually came out over that case. Then Lil Durk name got brought up in O-Block. Now his name got brought up in this trial. A lawyer, you know, basically asked a gang expert questions about Lil Durk. You know, because Young Thug tweeted OTF gang. And he tweeted some other shit out, but he tweeted OTF gang. And at the end, the gang gets a big G. And it's a few words he tweeted out that had big G's on it. So they asked, you know, this gang expert about OTF. You know, he said, you do know this is a record label, right? And he agreed that it's a record label, but he said something that stood out. He said, yeah, amongst other things. People wondering, what is those other things? We know OTF is being a rap label, a record label. But, you know, in Chicago, we know it's some street shit, too. And I think that, you know, gang expert was basically saying that, you know, yeah, it's a record label amongst other things, though. I thought that was very strong. I'm pretty sure Durk synced that. You know, Durk need to be careful because there's a lot of eyeballs watching him. You know, Durk ain't got nothing to do with that trial in Atlanta. But remember, he caught a case in Atlanta. They trying to say Young Thug is a gang member in Atlanta. You know, he was pulling out a lot of gang shit going on, funding a lot of gang shit, and just linking Durk's name to that shit ain't really a good look. You know, two of the biggest trials in the last 10 years involving rap, Durk's name got brought up in them, you know. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that's a good thing, but I wanted to bring to your attention. Durk's name is getting brought up in these trials, and that gang, you know, expert kind of said, like, you know, amongst other things. Kind of sounded like he knows OTF is involved in other things, and Lil Durk is the leader of OTF. I think he needs to be very careful, you know. Seem like the feds is watching everything. I don't know why Durk name brought up in this shit anyway, though, but that just lets you know how, you know, the people in Atlanta looked at Durk. This is crazy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all me too.